When we're installing your windows, there are going to be various steps we need you to take before we get there, or that we'll have to take for you, but we'll probably have an additional charge. So your blinds need to come down and furniture needs to be moved away from the windows or the doors we're replacing so that we can get access clearly and so that we can get to the hole in your wall clearly. So blinds are down, furniture's out of the way. First thing our installers are going to do is remove, well, honestly, the first thing they're going to do is remeasure everything because we don't want to make that step of cutting out your window and then find out that the one we ordered was misshipped or that there's an issue. So they're going to double check everything at that point, make sure that the measurements match exactly what they thought they were going to. Then they're going to remove your trim and then they're going to cut your current window out. So that can involve several different steps depending on how it was originally installed and depending on what the exterior of your home looks like. Once they've hauled away that old window, then they're going to come in, clean out that frame. They're going to make sure that the structural integrity of the frame is still sound. They're going to make sure that there's no rot. They're going to make sure that everything is solid and that when that new window goes in, it's going into a solid foundation in the frame. Then they're going to bring in the new window. They're going to take out as many of the sashes as they can, depending on what kind of window you got. They're going to fixate the frame into the frame of the window into your framing. They're going to put screws into specific points of that frame to make sure that over time there's no bowing, especially on vinyl windows. So our manufacturers have pre-marked spots that we know will help the structural integrity of the window. Then we'll go through and then we'll begin the sealing process. So if at any point during this process you come along and you look, you're going to notice that you can still see outside. You're going to notice that there's still gaps because we haven't fully sealed or trimmed the window out. So then we'll come in, we have interior foam and exterior foam. Both are different, but they are both OSI products because we use OSI certified installation methods. If in particular your window situation calls for wrapping the frame, we'll also wrap that frame as well and trim it out. Then we will come back through, make sure that everything is airtight and watertight. Then we'll put usually some coil trim on the outside to make sure that the exterior looks beautiful. We don't leave anything for you to take care of afterwards. It should be complete and turnkey by the time the product is done.